Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. Green Bay Sports and Chris Fallon, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. This is such a tough place for visitors to play. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hokies.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he had.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? We'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Barnett. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Rayner. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. The touch strategy here. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Canes looking to run some tempo here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have will be watching this game and being very proud.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. On the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the out route. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
No huddle here for the offense. Sticking with the running game. Breaks free. Now here he goes. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
It was just a matter of time till these guys found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Heading left after the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. He keeps it on the designed run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Rayner. Looking to scramble. finds his man. It's Selden. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Second down play coming up for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hokies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a first down.
And the Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops his drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 0 a running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be 4th down. The Hokies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Selman. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Barnett. He's going to take off. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's going to take off here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. This time enough for one more play in the half. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Miami offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Joseph. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The pass rush closing in.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The second down incompletion sets up third and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Hand off to the left. Fighting him off. And brought down at the line for that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Going. It's 4th down and 6. To the air. It's Rayner. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Hokies. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
It's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat and to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff again. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. It's reeled in. It's Brown. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Cooked up at some over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show at a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
It's a run to the left. He's got room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
The Canes are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, he escapes. On the run here. Lets it go. He pulls in the catch. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Pass on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end. Pickup of 11. And first down for the offense.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great connection there for 6 points.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it,
putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. And is intercepted.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grinding away on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense cannot be stopped. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To the air. It's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He'll try a pass here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Here he goes. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. They'll throw it to the line here with the clock running. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Canes line up with a first and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Barnett. Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail them. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And at first down, they go right back to him. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Handoff to the back. He finds some space. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. A timeout is called to talk some strategy on this very important drive. And it's a kneel down. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit